truth, and life. Here is the Brother Leon Show. You better recognize.
What's going on, listeners? This is your boy, Brother Leon, and today we have on the show Miss Maleeka Williams. Yes, I'm telling you, this is going to be fire because, man, she is, if you ain't been following her on Instagram, this is Mal Fit Life, and I'm not going to lie, she is like a storm. I'm telling you, man, when you look at her videos, she is relentless. She takes video workouts to another level, and so today we are graced with her presence. So, Miss Williams, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show. I know we had some technical difficulties. Normally, it ain't like this, but I just want to say thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, hey, no problem. So let's start off with the first question. Who are you?
I am a 35-year-old mother of two. I have two little girls, a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. I am from the beautiful island of Jamaica. I live in Maryland, and I am a correctional officer. I'm a personal trainer. I recently started my own small business selling fitness clothing for the gym. And, yeah, that's mostly it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Was it like a culture shock coming from the islands over here? Because I know some people that come from the warm climate, they're like, oh, my God, I can't deal with this cold.
I cannot. It started snowing the other day, and I went into depression. I'm like, I don't know why I'm still here.
Yeah.
But it really was because, it's constantly warm in Jamaica. It's like the highest it ever gets is like 80 degrees.
Okay.
When it's summer here, it's like 105. And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
They kind of say. So it's different in every way, but it's a good experience. And it's a good experience. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful.
Okay. All right. That's great. So let me ask you this. How did you get into the whole fitness thing? How did that become a part of your life?
Okay. So, honestly, and I did run track in high school, but then when I went to college, I stopped. And you know how people would be like, oh, let's go to the gym. So I used to go to the gym like on and off, never taking it seriously, just going because my friends were going. And then I had started dating someone, and the first place he took me to was the gym. I only went because he wouldn't stop asking me to go, so I went. Mm-hmm. I went to do nothing. I was sitting on my phone just in there like, I'm at the gym. Then on my 30th birthday, I woke up and I was like, I'm 30. I'm falling off the calendar, and I don't just want to get old and look old. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to start working out. So I went and I got my own gym membership because I figured if I'm paying for it, I'm not going to waste my money because I work hard.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste my money. So I went and got my membership, and then I started going to the gym 7 days a week, not knowing what I'm doing everything wrong, like every single thing, but I was still going because I knew what I wanted to do. Then I started researching, reading on different stuff, like how to do stuff. And I see the guys in the gym doing some crazy stunts, and I'm like, I'm going to do that one day. So I just go and keep working at that thing that they're doing. And I'd literally walk up to somebody and ask them, I'm like, could you show me how to do that? And then he'd show me, and I tried. I would fail, but I was like, I just wanted to know what exactly he did so I can go be better than him and come back. Because I was just competing to be better than the guys. I wasn't thinking about the females. I was like, I want to be stronger than the guys. I want to be better than the guys. And I did that 7 days a week, 2 hours every day for a whole year. And I think I started, I don't know, whenever I turned 30. But one New Year's Day, I went to the gym, and this older gentleman walked up to me, and he was like, whatever you did a good job. We can see the changes. And I was like, oh. I didn't see it because, people say people see the change in you before you actually see it.
Yeah.
When it comes to fitness, and that is true because we judge ourselves more than people would judge us.
Yeah.
So he was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're doing a great job. And that's when I really started thinking, I could probably be like really good at this. So I just kept going.
Wow, that's great. So, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw you on Instagram, I was like, she is hanging upside down and hitting the handbag. So
I do.
let me ask you that. Where'd you see that at?
No, where my brain was just like, I thought you could go up there and hang upside down. Like literally, that's what always happens. Like I'll see something, I'm like, I bet I could climb that. Let me go see if I could climb that. I should record myself trying to climb that. And that's just what happened.
Oh my God, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I didn't see many fitness people do what you do. I mean, do some moves, but I ain't never seen that. And I was like, you have got, I gotta give you some applause on that one. I'm serious. I was like, man, is she ever getting a fight with a dude or with another female? I feel sorry for them because I was actually thinking, I'm like, man, she got to be a stunt woman or something.
No, I'm not.
And then you said Department of Corrections, right?
Yeah.
I was like, man, she probably it made a beat down big time.
They actually don't mess with, I don't know, because I think I'm walking normal, but they, even through my uniform and stuff, they said that I look like I work out, but I'm really just humble walking. I don't want any problems, but if it happens, then they're going to learn.
Yeah, because I'm like, man. And I remember I was seeing you do these. I was like, man, she got my knees hurting off of that one. I saw
yes, you did.
It's like, oh my God. I'm like, how does she do all this?
I have no idea. It's just my mind is. I'm always trying to push myself to do more. So it's like I keep trying to see how much more can my body take.
Okay.
So I'm always trying to do more.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Because it sounds like you're on your way to one of those, fitness competitions like the Ironman or something.
I was actually registered for 2 competitions this year, physique bodybuilding.
Yeah.
However, because of COVID, everything got canceled.
Okay.
They did reschedule it for next year. I haven't registered it yet, but I still have all my stuff. I'm getting ready, but I'm waiting to see, because our state is closing right down. So I'm not going to go register and then be disappointed again. But I do have interest to do it.
Okay. So let me tell me about your brand. When did you start doing the whole Mal Fitness brand with the whole clothing line? How did that get started?
Okay, so for my personal training, everything started with somebody because it was never me. I was just working out for myself, like to make sure that I was okay. And then people started coming up to me asking me if I can. I'm like, no. I don't do that. I'm just doing this. And this gentleman, he's a trainer himself. He came to me one day in the gym because he was doing a whole lot of weights, flipping the stuff. And I was standing there watching him. I'm like, I could do that. So I set the same bar like behind him and I propped it up and I pushed it. And in my head, I was like, oh my God. And then he was looking at me through the mirror and he came over there and he's like, are you on Instagram? I said, no. He said, you're really good. I've never seen a female do that. You should start a page and like train people and upload videos so people can see you. And who knows what could happen? And I'm like, maybe. I left and then I thought about it and then I went and I did it. And then like a whole bunch of people started following me. So my training started there. And then my fitness line started this year. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I didn't know like how to start.
Yeah.
And then I really kind of just pushed myself and took the leap because, nothing beats a trial but a failure, and I don't intend to fail. So I just started it this year, trying to see what can come of it.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, hey, it looks like it's definitely coming along. I saw your clothing line. I was like, wow, man, that's some nice stuff.
Yes, they are. Thank you.
So let me ask you this: what was your journey like? Going to getting certified and everything. What was that like? Again,
that started with another person. Mm-hmm. This other trainer, he was working at LA Fitness here in Maryland, and he was like, they need a female trainer, and I know people who are already certified, but I want you to come there, take the test, and do it because you're so good, and I feel like females will come to you more because you look like what they want to look like.
Yeah.
And that's really how I went in. He got the interview set up and everything, called me and said, my boss wants to talk to you. I went in there, talked to him, I did the test, and here I am.
Wow. So let me ask you this. Was it hard?
It was, but see, because like I told you earlier that when I just started, I was reading and researching and looking up stuff like how to isolate the muscles and different stuff to do.
Yeah.
So when I had to study for it, it's like stuff that I already knew pieces of, but this was just the actual theory of it. So it wasn't that hard.
Okay. That's great. So let me ask you this. How often do you make videos?
Every day.
Wow,
I just don't post them all every day, but I do it every day.
Okay.
Like whenever I try, because every single day I do try something new.
Yeah.
So I like to record it. So like probably a year later, I could go back and look and see how much I've changed on that thing that I tried. Mm-hmm. Because it always improves. It always gets better.
Okay.
So I initially make the videos just so I can critique myself.
Yeah.
But then I post them because people want to see what I do as well. Because people are like asking me in my DMs, like, what do you do for this? What do you do for that? Can you make a video for this? So that's when I post them.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this, and maybe I might be reaching. You remember your first video?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Because I was going to ask you, so what was it like doing your first one?
Well, I don't think I remember, but I'm pretty sure it looked bad because, like, I've seen older videos. You know how Facebook pops up, like, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It'll pop up and I'll see it. And I was like, I looked weak. That me should meet me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably didn't look at videos like, oh yeah, I could definitely do that better now. I'm stronger now.
Yeah,
I'm more flexible now. I got more technique now. So yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Wow. So I think probably the one thing I do want to ask you about is, has there ever come a day where you just woke up and you was like, I don't feel like doing this today? When it came to, videos and stuff like that, like.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's like every day.
Mm-hmm.
But motivation and determination are two different things.
Okay.
I'm determined to be the best me. So even when I wake up and I don't feel like it, I'll go. Like this morning, I had not gone to the gym yet because I didn't feel like it. But I know before I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to be going to the gym because I need to.
Yeah. So
that's just, you have to be, like, motivation will get you just so far. Determination is a whole different process. It's a whole different mindset.
Okay. You are the second person that said something along those lines, because I did another interview and and the lady was saying motivation is fleeting, but conviction is what drives you. And so I totally appreciate everything that you just said right now, because it gives confirmation. Because if you want change, you got to have that discipline. You got to have that determination as well as conviction.
Like, even with my diet, I don't like how I eat. I'm sad eating, but I look good after I eat my sad food. Yeah.
You got
it's like, because I constantly eat the same thing. I have chicken breast. I'll have fish. I have chicken breast. I'll have fish. I have shrimp sometimes. Then I'll have chicken breast and I'll have fish. It's just so, it's the same thing. It's the same portion. I don't know. Like, it's good food, but because I constantly have to eat the same thing, it's kind of sad. I want to eat a slice of pizza just once. I want to try half a donut.
Hold on.
I want to eat.
What about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm the only one there eating salad. They do not like me at Christmas and Thanksgiving because they're all like, if you're not going to eat, just go on. I don't.
Oh, my God.
Like, seriously, last Thanksgiving, everyone was looking at me with a salad on the plate. Like, what is wrong with you? It's one day. It's one day for them. But if I eat it, I'm going to feel so sad knowing that I just ate all that stuff. So why put myself through that?
Okay, because I was going to say, I was like, wow, man, you've been sitting out on the macaroni and cheese.
All of it. I like to watch eat it, but no. They're eating and I'm like, it's going to go to my side. Can't eat that.
Okay. But let me ask you this: what about? I mean, you told me that you were from the islands, and an island staple is rice. So you don't even eat rice?
Yeah, I eat rice every day. People have this misconception that rice is bad for you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like a really fat Chinese person?
No.
No. Okay, they eat rice it's their national dish.
Okay.
Hey, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Missy? How you doing, Queen?
You can't. But I eat rice every single day. Beans. I eat carbs because you need carbs in order for your body not to. Okay. you need carbs in order for your body not to be loose. So that's how, like, I'm small in body, but I have a lot of carbs underneath my muscles. So that's why my body pops.
Okay.
If you don't only eat like vegetables and not have any carbs, you're gonna look sick.
Yeah.
So carbs is not, it's portion control.
Okay.
Depending on how much you put on your plate,
yeah,
that's what determines how your body looks.
Okay. All right. So if a woman actually wants to get that balanced look and have everything pop, she's going to have to figure out a way to incorporate it, but burn it precisely.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes.
Okay. So,
I have a small scale. Sometimes I weigh my food, but because I've been doing it for so long, I can eyeball how much it is that I need to eat.
Okay. How many times a day do you eat?
7.
What? Let me ask you this. Maybe I'm intruding. How tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I am 5'6" and I weigh 147.
Wow. Okay. Dang, you don't look 147.
That's what everybody says, but that's because I'm like mostly muscle.
Yeah, and then on top of that, if you said 5'7", I'm like, you look like you're about 5'9" in the videos.
It's because of the angle. Sometimes I angle it downward.
Yeah.
So it'll show up. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So, I know you were saying earlier you were 35, and I'm like, she don't even look 35. If I didn't know you better, I swear you was like in your mid-20s going into 30.
No, he's 34.
Okay. And then on top of that, you done had 2 kids and your body done pop back. I'm like, so that's what women want. They want to know, I done had these kids. How can I get my belly to pop back? You know, how can I get my...
They can.
Okay.
They can.
Okay.
I can stand on my mom's leg and break it.
Okay. All right, baby. So let me ask you this. How has the whole fitness life changed your social life? Because I know everybody's seeing you on Instagram and people see you at the gym and things of that nature.
I'm going to call them followers.
Yeah.
Like, I realized that a lot of people know me. I remember one day specifically, I was in Walmart. I just left the gym, so I had my workout clothes on, and my hair was up and my back was out. I wasn't facing I wasn't looking behind me at all.
Yeah. And
I was going through the door, and this man ran up to me. He was like, excuse me. And I turned around and he said, I thought that was you. I know that back from anywhere. I did not know this man, but he knew my back. And I thought that was weird, but it was also a compliment because, like, people, since all this stuff started with me, like, a lot of people know me. A lot of people, like, talk to me more.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask to, like, work out with me and stuff. So it's really been good. I made a lot of good friends because of the fact that I work out. Mm-hmm. Business partners, different events and stuff that I've gone to because of me just working out. I've met people. My sponsor for the bodybuilding competition that I was in, I met her at the gym when I just started.
Okay. And
I did not know that she's a CEO of a ballet company. She works for Juilliard. She has a company in Italy. Like, I did not know any of this stuff. I was just being nice, trying to help, like, do stuff with her because she came up and she asked me. And when I told her I wanted to compete, she paid for the whole thing.
Wow.
She bought my costume, my jewelry, every single thing.
Okay. All right. So I know definitely when you get on that stage, I'm gonna tell you, I done seen it. Please make sure them legs ain't real smooth and look like butter, because that's how they get you. That back shot, that will make or break a person.
I know.
I'm serious, because I've seen some guys, I'm like, oh my God. I was like, Lord, I ain't a bodybuilder, but his legs is nice and smooth. and a guy told me, he said, man, I got my legs in shape, and it was a lady that gave me a routine to do. I was like, you got your routine from a woman? He's like, yeah. Because I saw her legs, and I wanted my legs to pop like that.
Yeah, because, males and females for leg day, we don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. Physically wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he was just saying, man, I looked at her legs, I saw what her diet was, and he just said he went at it. And he was like, the legs will make or break a bodybuilder.
They will.
So I was
they
like,
will.
I didn't know it was that serious. Because
it is.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. How much water do you drink a day? You drink about a gallon? Because I had a guy, he said he drinks 3 gallons a day.
He must be super. Yeah. You definitely, I do have a gallon jug that I walk around with.
Yeah.
Like a crazy person. But I drink a gallon a day right now, only because it's not competition season. When it's time to compete, I need to have like at least 3 gallons like he does per day. So that's like a lot of going to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. It's hard. The first time I had a gallon of water, I felt so full that I was sick, and it was just water.
Yeah.
It's a lot of water to drink. Mm-hmm. But it flushes out your system, and then it in turn makes you lose water because, like for shows, you have to lose all the water from under your skin. Yeah. So that's how your muscles really pop.
Okay.
Mommy can practice in water.
All right, baby. I hear you on that one. So let me ask you this. I mean, you said determination, and your whole determination is to be the best. So, now I understand why you don't give yourself a break. And even when it comes to your diet, it's like, nah, man, this ain't going to my hips. All right. So let me ask you this. Wow, how do you manage gym time? I mean, how do you manage your time? How much sleep and stuff do you get?
Well, my job, in corrections, I work from, what's my hours? 11? No, it's 3 to 11. So I go to the gym after I drop my daughter off at 9. I go to the gym from 9 to 11. I'll sleep somewhere after I eat, like for a little hour or something, and then I'll go to work. And then sometimes if I don't, because I do have mandatory overtime, so I might have to do 16 hours.
Yeah.
So on days that I do 16 hours, I don't work out.
Okay.
So I just sleep so I can get my full rest, because, you do have to rest when you work out. Okay. So I do get my 8 hours. It's just that, like, on those days, I have to fit it in there somewhere.
Okay.
And Mommy just wants to go.
Okay. All right. Because I know some trainers. I'm like, 4 hours. I'm like, how you live off of 4 hours of sleep? I don't get it.
When I used to work the midnight shift, I'd work from 11 to 7 a.m. Then go to the gym, and sleep for 3 hours, then go back to work. It was hard, but I used to do it.
Wow. That's crazy. So let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time where, you're fit and you're beautiful and everything. So, I mean, how has that, affected your romantic life, if you don't mind me asking?
It causes jealousy.
Kind of jealousy? Okay.
Let me first say, I'm single right now. Okay. But it used to cause jealousy and paranoia, not on my part because I wasn't doing anything. Uh-huh. I feel like guys that see you in the gym, they're up to no good. So I don't get involved with them. Uh-huh. But the person that I was with, he'd always get paranoid because I did make good friends in the gym, like I told you, that lady. And I made other friends that, just people that are trying to come up, like business people that wanted to do stuff. And I want to, like, be an entrepreneur. I want to sell myself, brand myself. I wanted to accomplish things. So I talked to people who are going in that direction. And it used to cause jealousy, accusations, and stuff like that. It made me miserable, so I'm single.
Wow. So in other words, it was a problem of insecurity. It was a problem of insecurity on his part because
I feel like be my supporter and not try to think I'm doing something other than better myself. Because I feel like if I'm with a person, whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for us as a unit, and I wanted that support. I didn't want to be harassed and stuff like that. So Yeah.
Let me ask
This
you
is
this,
great.
if you don't mind me digging. Was he in the fit life with you?
And then he's the person I went to the gym with the first time. He couldn't work out anymore because of his work schedule, so he wasn't like going as much.
Yeah.
But I think he was also jealous of the fact that I kept going because it would always become an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't do it as much as he used to, but he does go to the gym every now and again. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, you were pretty much saying jealousy. So let me ask you this: I know you probably got some jealousy from some of them women. Like, man, she thinks she all that.
Females are the worst.
What'd you say?
Females are the worst. I get better support from males.
Yeah.
Like just trying to push me and motivate me because I've made a lot of cool male friends that all they do is like when I said I was starting my clothing line, all of them posted it. Whenever somebody needs training, they send them to me. Like that's how my male friends are. Females, I think most of them are just around, like trying to make sure you don't get too good.
Yeah.
They don't really support you.
Yeah, they probably like, yo, here, I'll buy you a donut.
Exactly. Like I remember yesterday, I commented on something on Facebook, and this girl, I said absolutely nothing about myself, and this lady said, "Not everyone wants your body." I'm like, whoa, how did we even get over there? I wasn't talking about me. I didn't mention myself at all. So that's like, I think they develop some kind of insecurity.
Yeah.
And that's on them. But females, they don't support each other, and that's not right.
Yeah. There should be more support, but I think the crazy thing is that when you look at when you see yourself, when other people see you, sometimes it's like you may not see what they see, but they see something that can be intimidating. Because I ain't gonna lie, if a woman look at you now, they'd be like, man, how does she do it? She's perfect. I'm serious. And then they probably
I remember
no, go ahead.
Going to the gym one day. I was just walking with my headphones on, and this lady, she tapped me on my shoulder. She was walking behind me, and she was like, "Why are you going in there? You have no waist. Go home." I was like, "What?" She said, "I have no waist, and I don't need to go to the gym anymore."
Oh my God, that's crazy because it's almost like it's and it's almost like it goes along with that saying when people say, "Ooh, I got to start working out," and then some people say, "Girl, you ain't even got a belly."
Yeah.
But that's their prerogative. It's like they want to do it so they can keep themselves in shape. You know what I mean?
I always tell my clients, like, don't do it because I'm telling you to. Do it because you want to. Do it because you know that it's going to be good for you.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody does not choose to work out, you cannot force it on them. You can keep telling them to go, but they're going to, like, go keep eating the same thing, drinking, doing all that their bad habits. It's going to stay until they choose it for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. You got to definitely choose it for yourself. So, I know I want to go back a little bit. I want to rewind. You were saying you don't fool with no guys in the gym.
No.
Okay. All right. So is it like, because I know some people will say that the gym is like the new pickup spot. Is that
it
true?
Might be. It might be.
Uh-huh.
I think it might, because I'm really, really a very quiet person. I say to myself, I always have my headphones on and I'm zoned in. As soon as I see somebody looking like they're going to talk to me, I do this. They know, don't come over here.
Yeah. Like, hold up, Leroy. I ain't got time for you. I'm trying to work out. No. I'm trying to do my brand. But I think the one thing that I've seen guys, it's like, come on, girl. Yo, let me train you. I'm like, man, the new let me train you is now the pickup line. It's crazy. I'm like, and it just seemed like this, some women fall for it. Even some guys fall for it.
That's what I was about to say. Some women do fall for it because I've heard females say they're going to the gym to find a boyfriend. So it's not like it's just the guys that's going there.
Yeah.
The females are doing it.
Okay.
And that's probably why they're not like getting the body they need, because they're so focused on getting a guy that they're not focused on themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And the crazy part is, I'm like, well, some guys they just looking to smash cakes. That's all.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's always my first question. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a valid reason, you have no reason to be over here. I'm single. I own my own home. I have a good job. I'm doing this and I'm doing. What can you contribute to my life that I don't already have?
Yeah.
Because if you're just coming over here to smash, you could go somewhere else. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not bringing anything to the table that I cannot provide.
Yeah. 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 So, I mean, I look at it like this, and I had this conversation. I'm like, you got to come to the table with more than just sex. You got to be able to come to the table with more than just, you know, a big booty or a big penis. I'm like, nah, you got to be able to come to the table, you know, being able to add to that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, it's about, you know, adding. And a lot of people, they ask for things that they're not. I'm like, how you going to ask for that and you ain't even doing that?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So let me ask you this. How has your habits, you know, affected, you know, the way that you live and everything? Because I know, you know, if your diet is a certain way, is there certain things that you don't allow in your house when it comes to food?
No. And only reason is because I didn't grow up like that. Like I still want my children to experience ice cream, eat cake, like just be happy children.
Okay.
So I do allow them to eat cake, eat ice cream.
Okay.
Go with that every now and again, but only Sprite.
Yeah.
Because you know, you read the stuff on the back. So I only will have them have Sprite every once in a while, but I allow them to eat normal except for dinner time. They eat what I eat because I'm not going to fight.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
but I still give them like snacks and stuff like that just so they can have that experience. But they do work out. My children do push-ups. We run, we jump, we do it.
Okay.
We do everything.
All right.
And we do yoga. And we do yoga.
And we do yoga. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. What about fast food?
She eats McDonald's. I don't eat fast food.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
McDonald's is the best. Go downstairs and stop being weird. Go watch go yoga.
Okay. All right. So
Can I Sprite too? Sprite's the best.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So man, kids are definitely the best. I'm serious. So wow, I know the one thing that I wanted to ask you was about how, I mean, I want to go back to you know, to your whole culture and everything. Because here's the crazy part. I don't even hear that. I don't even hear that accent with you. Seriously.
You're not listening hard enough.
Okay. Because I think the thing is, oh my God, I used to have a Jamaican girlfriend a long time ago. And it seemed like when she got excited, that's when the accent came out.
That's what I was about to tell you. Like, if I'm with my friends, you'll hear it. And if I get upset, you'll hear it.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, we didn't have some intense moments. And that thing came out. I was like, Lord, I don't know if this woman get ready to kill me or something. But I that's what I loved. I loved that she was very passionate about her beliefs. And she was definitely passionate about her work ethic. I'm like, you don't even take a break. So
we don't take breaks.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the mentality that we have to, like, we left home to come to America to make better of ourselves. Yeah. So we're constantly going to do things to be better. Okay. I remember when I just moved here, I had 2 jobs. Mm-hmm. So I'd wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, catch the bus, which took forever to get to work. I catch the bus, I go stand on my feet for 12 hours, and then still go somewhere after that to work.
Yeah.
It's just the mentality we have, like, we have to be better.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm starting to see, it's definitely a culture thing. Because I know I used to act like, yo, why you keep nagging me? I mean, it seemed like it started to be a nag, but later down the road, I saw it wasn't a nag. That was just the way she was raised. She was raised to accomplish. She was raised to, just be the best. and everything. She was like, oh yeah, you should be managing by now. I'm like, nah, I just want to retire. I'm like, I ain't even thinking about management and everything. But later down the road, I got to understand, and I ended up apologizing to her and everything, because at the time I was like, I just didn't understand your culture. I love the fact that we were together, and I ain't gonna lie, I can't go to Jamaica. If I go to Jamaica, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
I'm serious, because
that's how I feel every time I go home.
Yeah, I'm like, man, no, you can't. It's two places. I'm like, Lord, I'm like, yeah. I told my wife, I said, yo, we can't go to Jamaica. We can't go to Brazil, because if I go to Jamaica or Brazil, you probably gonna kill me, and I ain't coming back. You end up going to kill me and leaving me over there. I'm serious, because I was like, oh no, I'm serious. But I just said at the end of the day, it was a misunderstanding, because I'm an American man, I'm hooking up with a Jamaican woman, and I just didn't understand the culture at the time. But then I began to understand later down the road. I'm like, okay, that's what they like. I just didn't get that at the time. I was young. But
yeah,
I look back now, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that I was able to apologize and give her some type of closure, because I mean, it was just, I thought it was toxic, but it wasn't. It was just, seeing potential and wanting the best. That's
yeah.
all. So, I think I totally get that now. Because a lot of people, when they look at you, they look at your relentlessness and they look at your drive. Some of them get intimidated by that. And you just
that
explain.
Is true.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's what happened with my ex. I think he was, I was married at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I was married at one point, and that's what the issue was with my ex-husband, because like I get a job, but I keep trying to get a job that pays me more. So I'd be like going through jobs.
Yeah.
To me, it's climbing a ladder. To him, it's like, oh, you're job hopping. I wasn't job hopping.
Mm-hmm.
I was accepting better each time I got better.
Yeah.
So he didn't support me he kept saying, oh, you always trying to do stuff. And for me, that didn't sit well.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be held down.
Yeah.
Because you're not ambitious. So that didn't work out.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: was he from the islands, or was he American?
Oh no, he's from here. He's an American.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I kind of see that and everything. Because I know, sometimes as Americans we get into the routine, and we get satisfied, and we settle into it, and we make it a life. Yeah, we get comfortable. And a lot of times, sometimes, you get comfortable, you miss the fact that there may be opportunity to do better and be better. Because you get in that certain spot. It's like, man, I like it here. What could be better than this?
Yeah.
So I totally get it. But hey, how can people follow you if they want to get some coaching from you?
Okay. You can follow me on Facebook and also on Instagram. My Instagram is Mal, MAL .FIT.LIFE, Mal Fit Life on Instagram. And you can also follow me on Instagram at MALFIT _ where WHEAR. My Facebook is the link to my Instagram, so I think if they follow me there, I'll automatically be followed on Facebook.
Okay. You got a website?
It's in the process. It's being created, but the website is for my clothing line.
Okay.
I only take bookings for my for personal training on my Instagram.
Okay. All right, cool. So people, if they want to reach out to you, they can definitely hit you on Instagram.
Yes.
You got any sales going? I know Christmas is coming up, and people will, New Year's is coming up, and everybody going to want some workout gear.
I do. Everything is actually, see, that's the thing with my line. I'm not trying to overcharge people. Yes, I'm trying to make money, but I'm not like hiking up the prices to where you can't afford it. It's COVID season. Like, people weren't working. I considered like all that stuff. So the prices are really low, affordable sets. They look good. They feel good. Like, I personally put them on because if I can't wear it, I'm not going to tell it to someone. I don't do that. If it's not good for me, it's not going to be good for them.
Okay.
So I have a set of everything, even the male clothing. I got it in small and I put it on just to see how it feels on my skin.
Okay.
So everything is good fabric, good quality, low prices, affordable. Support Black business, please.
Yes, definitely. We got to support Black business. And here's my thing. I don't like the fact that Black people always looking, well, I can't say all Black people, some Black people, always looking for the hookup, always looking for the handout, always looking like, yo, come on, cuz, hook me up. Man, you ain't going to ask the Koreans that.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
they're going to pay for it.
You're going to pay for it. You ain't going to go in there, hey, can you give me half off my nails? Man, please, she going to look at you and cuss you out.
You get one nail.
Yeah, you get one nail. Like, yo, can you work with me? I only got $20. Yeah, okay. You gonna get like 3 fingers done? If that.
See, that's the thing. Even like people I went to college and high school with,
yeah,
they message me on and they're like, "Oh my God, you inspire me, you motivate me. Can you train me?" And I say, "Sure," but they want it for free. But then these same people will go pay somebody else that they don't know, to train them, but they didn't want to give me their money. Yeah. And I found that strangers have supported me way more than people that I thought were my friends or I was cool with.
Yeah.
So I have a whole different perspective on life, people, situations. Like, people don't actually, well, some of the people around you, they don't want to actually see you grow.
Yeah.
And I've had to learn that and let a lot of people go this year.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to cut them loose, because if your rate is, okay, my rate is $120 to train you for an hour. That's my rate. I'm not going to lower it, because you wouldn't ask. Yeah. You wouldn't ask, Louis Vuitton to lower the rate on a bag. You ain't going to ask Chipotle to, hey, can you give me $5 off? Hey, man, please. They're going to look at you like you crazy. They'll be like, well, do you got a coupon? No, I ain't got no coupon.
Exactly.
Sorry. Go ahead with that. But with us, it's different. And I hate it, because we are vampires to our own community at times.
Yeah.
Because when you start looking at Black wealth and economics, the dollar, it circulates 6 hours in the Black community, then it leaves. When you look at the white community, 31 days. Asian community, 28 days. Hispanic community, 18 days. 6 hours with us. So we're spending our money. Yeah, and the crazy thing is that, when you look at our net worth and our spending power, it's like in the trillions. We'll sit up here, we'll buy from people that insult us. You know what I mean?
All these people, they're so much into these brands created by the white people, and they don't support their own culture, their own ethnicity. They're not doing that. They want to make sure the Black person stays down to support all the other big white businesses.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, even when it comes down to hair, I was like, yo, look, I live in Delaware. I said, man, if the Asians start hooking up and start doing hair, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Over.
I'm serious.
It's over, because they're already selling the hair. If they start doing it, it's over.
Seriously. I'm like, they already selling the products. All it takes is somebody be like, you know what? Let's start doing hair. And then the crazy thing is, they're going to be good at it.
They are.
And then the crazy thing is, I mean, they'll start accommodating people, because when you start, even with the Black hair salons, you got some stylists, you have an appointment at 8, they don't come there till like 8:45. So that's 45 minutes you waited. And that's time is money, but you want me to give you all my money, but you came in here 45 minutes late.
Yes.
And because you come in 45 minutes late, now I'm late getting in the chair, and the next person is late, and the next person is late, and it's crazy. But everybody wants that dollar.
And they have bad attitudes too. I think that's why most people, because to be honest, like, if I have to eat food, because I love Chipotle. So when I go to Chipotle, where I live, I live in a county, but it's a lot of upper class Black people. Yeah. But their children are ratchet. So they work in the Chipotles and stuff out here. So I will drive 45 minutes away to where the white people are, so I can get better service. Just to eat Chipotle, because they have bad, like, it's like they wake up mad not wanting to come to work. So if you don't want to be here, don't come. Don't take it out on somebody that's not doing anything to you. Yeah,
exactly. I think we can call that entitlement. And I'm like, man, look, if you don't want to work, don't work. I'm serious. You ain't got. I'm like, man, you ain't got to screw up my order.
Exactly, and then be mad after you do it.
Yeah. And then I call you on it and you want to catch an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's the thing I don't understand. I'm serious. It's some people, nobody, if you got to deal with customers, some people don't need to deal with no customers. They need to just be put in a warehouse, put them in a place where there's no people. I'm serious. Yeah, put them in a warehouse where all they got to do is just fool with boxes and stuff. I'm serious, because some people, I mean, their whole demeanor when it comes to this people, I'm like, dang, dude, I know everybody has a bad day, but you got to make all 5 of them bad? Like,
you have a bad week?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, just because you have a bad week, you have a bad day, don't turn into a bad week, and then it turns into a bad month, and then a bad year, and then a bad life.
It's just bad.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, hey, give us your website again.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at malfitlife. That's MAL.FIT.LIFE. There's also the link for my clothing line in my bio, so you can also follow that.
Okay. All right. So, hey, this is the last thing I want to ask you. Can you give us some words of encouragement and wisdom?
Yes. Always be true to who you are. Be kind to people. Love each other. Love one another. COVID has changed the year, changed our lives. A lot of people have died. Just be positive. Be thankful every day you wake up, because life is not promised. And have a great day.
All right. Thank you for that. Let me give you some applause. So, hey, Miss Williams, I just want to say thank you. As you know, we are definitely in our relationship segment on the Brother Leon Show. So if you want to take and spill a little tea and talk about some stuff relationship-wise, we can definitely do that, because I think, we could definitely talk about jealousy. We ain't talked about that yet. So, we could definitely talk about jealousy and insecurity and how you shouldn't be intimidated. But some people get intimidated. I can understand some guys. I'm serious. I understand why some guys get intimidated, because if they see you and see how relentless you are, and then they go into the gym and like, here's the dude, he got like an 8-pack and I ain't even got a pack. And he's up here talking to my woman. Oh, yeah. I'll probably get intimidated. Like, who the hell is that?
Oh Lord.
And even with some of the women, they be like, she ain't all that. I'm gonna throw a pork chop at her. I'm serious. It's like, why are you jealous? And I mean, they just give you that evil. I mean, they just give you that evil eye. It's like, you act like you just act like she just spat in your face and slapped you in the face and dared you to do something about it. I'm serious. She ain't all that. Oh, yeah, she all that to you because you wouldn't be saying something if she wasn't.
Exactly. It wouldn't bother you.
Yeah, exactly.
It would not bother you.
Exactly. So, hey, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and thank you for coming on here, because I ain't going to lie. I'm like, Lord, trying to catch you. I'm serious. I felt like, man, Lord, I feel like I'm running a marathon race trying to make this interview happen.
No, it's because I work so much.
Yeah, and me too. Just trying to make everything connect. So I just want to say thank you, and we could definitely, we definitely had to do it on Instagram again, because I think, everything comes in a little bit better. So I just
it's better here.
Yeah, it's definitely better. So hey, you have yourself a blessed day. Happy holidays. Be safe.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right, you take care. All right, bye.
Bye.
Guys, that was, oh my God, that was Miss Maleeka Williams. So follow her. Oh my God, follow her on Instagram. You can also follow her on Facebook. She has a clothing line, but her videos are on point. They are on fire. I ain't never seen a woman that relentless and that intense when it comes to workout and providing you good material, because one thing you're going to get with her is consistency. You're going to get intensity, and she is the example of not giving up, being determined, and also being convicted. And with that, guys,
walk in the truth that makes you free every day. Follow Brother Leon on all social media outlets.